You mentioned an inner voice when you were making a decision around um, whether to take the risk and start an accelerator. I do my best to follow my inner voice, and I would love if you can just kind of talk about what that is for you. I mean, you don't have to go into any more depth than you're comfortable, but how that has been important to you in your entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah. That's a very good question and a very important point for everybody, for myself personally. And a lot of people are saying that, I don't know about my um, um, the reason why I'm here on this planet, or what should I do, or why should I not? Why should I join this business or that business or this work or that work? What kind of values do I have? Like it's hard to formulate, but it's only hard to formulate until you listen to yourself. Actually, I think everybody already knows the answer. The answer already exists inside, and it's very, it's kind of easy and hard at the same time. So easy in a way that you kind of know it, but you have to listen carefully, and you have to kind of look. I was looking at small things. I'm still in the process, but what I'm doing is I'm looking at small things that give me like joy. Like, do I like talking to this person or not? Do I enjoy having conversations about this topic or not? Maybe I'm talking a little bit more when I'm talking about startups, or maybe I talk a little bit more about, I don't know, science fiction books rather than accounting, right? So these are small indications, like where your inner voice is actually pushing you. So these small things outside of work, outside of like your setup, that kind of help you to understand what do you actually like. And some practices like meditation. I've been meditating for more than 10 years. I've started with an app called Headspace. I had a lot of anxiety, and at that point, I was alert that it was 2014. The app was already there, and I started using it like 5-10 minutes a day. It helped me tremendously over the like 1 or 2 months. And I've been on and off, but recently during the last year, I went to a silent retreat, which is called Vipassana. That is where you actually go for 10 days for a silent retreat, and for 8 hours with pauses, of course, for food, for just walking in the park. You do meditation, and it kind of helps to quiet down the chatter that is usually is not telling you any good. To be honest, I've never heard somebody saying, "Hey, I have internal voice. It's telling me like all these good things. You're amazing. You can do it. Everything gonna be fine. You're doing such a great thing. You done well today." No, usually it's something like not so nice, right? Like, why did I say that? Maybe I could have done better. What did that person thought about me? I don't know. Maybe they didn't like me or something. And kind of, you have to change that voice, otherwise it's not gonna work out, I think. And meditation
Yeah,
helped me a